Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Shirtless Bear-Fighter, issue number 5 of 5. That's the end of this Image comic. We may see something from them again, but I hope we don't, unless they can make something just as funny, just as good as this. Yeah, this ended off on a pretty funny note. Basically, it starts off with the final battle between Brother Bear and Shirtless to begin with, and Shirtless tries to fight as best he can, but he can't win. He just simply can't win against a superior bear. Eventually, he starts to have some flashbacks of when his father died. His father doesn't actually die. He lives. He actually lives. That's a cool thing. We know that he lives because the scene at the end did show his father there, but it also what it didn't show was his girlfriend who he lost. And I figured if this was like a pleasant memory or, recollection from the past, then both would somehow be there. So, and the only grave that he's actually visiting is Brother Bear's grave. Brother Bear actually dies because he goes on a rampage. Shirtless refuses to fight him at this point, and the whole Fuzzy Wipes place falls down on top of him. Now, Logger, how he gets dropped out of that mech suit is pretty freaking awesome. I laughed. It seems so obvious, right? But I laughed. And even better is later on, he's got a different mech suit that he goes into, and that does not work quite the way that he thought it was going to. And I'm pretty impressed that they were willing to go with such a ridiculously silly ending, but it felt so right. One onomatopoeia. That's all it is. Describing what happens is just, it's so grandiose. It's really good. So guys, I'm going to give, and obviously I'm grading this comic, but I'm also grading the entire run right now. So parts 1 through 5 plus 5 on its own. I'm going to give this an A-. This was a very fun read. Clearly, the shock value and reading the first issue was the best part. Part 2 was a little bit weird with the pig who actually makes the hog who makes a return in this issue, but this was still a good comic, and I would definitely recommend this in trade to pretty much anybody. This was fun. This was really fun. All right, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.